Okay, this last family of functions. Again, I print out another one of these pieces of paper. If you can't print it out, just sketch it out manually. Sketch out an XY axis. You can put the numbers and you can graph it easily as well. But if you can print it out, make it look nice and neat. The paper that I provided has 3 graphs on one sheet of paper. Okay, this last one. The last family of function that we're gonna look at here is the cubic function. And we know that cubic is to the power of 3. Cubed, right? Cubed or cubic to the power of 3. Square or quadratic is to the power of 4. So it's not going to be a surprise. I'm sure you're going to know what the parent function is. F of x is equal to what? Well, if it's a cubic function, it's x to the power of 3. That is the parent function. For cubic functions, for this family, right? And let me zoom in here to the graph now. Is that focused enough? F of x is equal to x cubed. The graph looks like this. It looks like a parabola, but it's only, well, let's put the vertex here at 0, 0 first of all. It looks like a parabola, like that's a U, but only half of it. So you kind of draw half of the U this way. Don't draw the other half. Don't draw the other half going up. Actually, the other part of it goes down and around this. It's like goes the other way underneath, and it's almost like this top part got reflected along the x-axis, right? So it kind of looks like this. That's what the cubic function is, where the vertex is in the middle, and it looks like 2 halves of a U, right? If I were to go here and I draw a parabola, it would look like this, but it's almost like this second half got reflected down and it's underneath, right? So this is the graph of the cubic function, so that's your parent function. F of x is equal to x cubed. That's when it's positive. Now remember, when it's negative, when there's a negative in front, it's going to be reflected this other way. And I'm just going to draw it here. It's going to look a little confusing, but remember, this one gets reflected, so this part goes down. So this first half we drew here comes under and down this way. And now this one that's here gets reflected along the x-axis. Remember, reflection is like a fold over like this. And then now if it's something on the bottom, well, you fold it this way. So now it looks like this. This red one here is what? F of x is equal to negative x cubed. But I think we're just going to be graphing the positive ones. But just so that you know, they should just look like this. This is the positive one, like this. Okay? It's like half of a U and half of a U. Okay. So again, let's go to the second graph. So if I have g of x is equal to x cubed plus 7, that would not be the same as, well, can't call it g, right? I gotta give it another letter. Let me scratch that. That would not be, and I'll graph both of these here. That would not be the same as, let's go with p. P of x is equal to x plus 7 cubed. Remember when we did quadratics? Very, very similar if it was quadratic. This first one, x cubed, the vertex is there at the origin. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to move the vertex what? Up 7. See, that's the 7's up separate here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be here. And then you graph this cubic function, right? Like half over u this way, half over u this way, right? This one would be your f of x is equal to x cubed plus 7, right? When you have a number that's added or subtracted, that's a vertical shift. When it's contained inside like this, and we've seen this before with the quadratics, with the absolute value, with the square root, and the same thing. Now this is horizontal, right? So I start at the origin 0, 0, and I'm not gonna go to positive 7, right? Horizontal is left and right. You do the opposite, so you know that. You go over here to negative 7. And then you draw your, kind of like your half of your u this way and your other half of your u this way. Right? Because you're moving this vertex. Remember, you're moving that. Well, this one just went up 7. Right? I get the x cubed, move it up 7. This one that's inside, it's horizontal. So that means it went opposite. You didn't go to positive 7, you went to negative 7, and then that's it. Okay, so that is this one here. And the blue one, well, is that blue one over here. Okay, last one. And I'll just do one of these because it's similar to like the other stuff. Right, so let's go with g of x. Oh, just do it in black. That doesn't matter, right? G of x is equal to x minus 5 cubed. Let's go with minus 5. While it's cubic, it's not quadratic, so it's not parabola. I know that the graph is a cubic function. This is vertical. So I'm going to go down 5, but not first. First I'm going to go, I like to go horizontal, left and right first, right? This is your horizontal, but remember, always the opposite. So if I start here at 0, 0, I know I can imagine my graph there, but it's going to move. So I'm just going to move the vertex to, not to negative 5, to positive 5. So now it's here. Right, I went this way. Now it's here. And then what does this tell me? Plus 5 is up, minus is down. Okay, so you did the horizontal shift, but not to negative 5, positive 5, and then from there down 5 because of the vertical shift. That's it. That's the resting spot. And then you draw your cubic function, half of a u going this way, and the other half turning out this way. And that is it. All right, guys, good luck. I hope this is all connected and it's very similar to the other functions. There it is.